Blueface arrested in a murder-for-hire plot? Yep, you heard that right, and no, this isn't a script for a crime drama. This is real life, unfolding in front of our eyes. But wait. Chrisean just dropped receipts claiming Blueface allegedly paid $500,000 to make this nightmare a reality. How does someone even finance a crime like this? Who's keeping track? And why is the internet losing its mind over every single leaked detail? Bro, we're talking shocking allegations that would make even Hollywood screenwriters take notes. And now the questions everyone's asking. Is this just another flex gone too far? Or is the streets really cooking up a scandal of epic proportions? Could Blueface really be that deep in the dark side? Or is someone playing the ultimate troll game? And Chrisean, is she spilling tea for clout, revenge, or some combination that only she truly understands? Folks online are already screaming, speculating, and tweeting their lives away, trying to piece together what feels like the biggest celebrity crime saga of the year. Buckle up, because what you're about to hear isn't just shocking, it's explosive, and the chaos is only getting started. Are you ready to see how deep this rabbit hole goes? Folks, strap in, because what we're about to dive into isn't just your everyday celebrity drama. This one? Oh no. This is the kind of scandal that makes your jaw hit the floor, your Twitter notifications explode, and your friends text you at 3 a.m. asking, "Wait, did that really happen?" Yes, it did, or at least that's what the reports say. Blueface, yes, the very same rapper who's been dominating headlines for his beats, tattoos, and unfiltered antics, is allegedly embroiled in a murder-for-hire plot. And it's not just some wild rumor someone cooked up for clout. No. This comes courtesy of Chrisean, who, brace yourselves, claims to have hard evidence that Blueface paid $500,000 to make it happen. Yes, $500,000. On Murd3r. And the internet? Well, it went nuclear faster than a trending TikTok dance gone viral. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, "Here we go again," consider this. Blueface has always had a knack for finding himself in the eye of the storm. From viral livestream breakdowns, messy co-parenting drama, and questionable financial flexes, this man doesn't just make headlines. He lives in them. Remember when he went viral for that one livestream meltdown, the one where the streets basically exploded, and everyone was debating if he'd lost it, or if it was some kind of performance art? Yeah, that's Blueface. And now, apparently, the stakes have escalated to something much, much darker. But let's break this down piece by piece, because there's a lot to unpack here, and every detail adds another layer to this crazy cake of chaos. First off, who's involved? Well, obviously Blueface is front and center, but Chrisean's role cannot be ignored. She's the one dropping these receipts, claiming she has documentation of the alleged payment, and trust me, the internet is eating it up like it's a bag of hot Cheetos at midnight. People are already theorizing, speculating, and judging, all at the same time. And honestly, who can blame them? The story reads like a hybrid of Breaking Bad meets Gossip Girl, with just enough Instagram and TikTok drama sprinkled on top. Now, here's where things get really spicy. According to our sources, and yes, we're talking faceless, unnamed insiders with deep knowledge of the situation, Blueface alleged murder-for-hire intentions aren't just about personal vendettas. No, apparently this is tied to old rivalries, business disputes, and some of the most lavish, over-the-top spending you've ever seen from a rapper who is already known for flaunting his wealth like it's a competitive sport. We're talking cars, jewelry, private jets, and apparently enough cash lying around to make $500,000 payments without even blinking. The level of audacity is off the charts. And the question on everyone's lips? How does someone go from posting TikTok dances and viral raps to allegedly financing something this serious? Is it a flex? A power move? Or is it just desperation disguised as bravado? Folks online are dissecting every clip, every interview, every Instagram story Blueface has ever posted, trying to find patterns, hidden signals, or signs that this might actually be real. And let's be honest, some of the old clips do make you raise an eyebrow. Remember when he was talking about loyalty, trust, and keeping business in-house while flexing stacks of cash on camera? Yeah, now that seems unsettling to say the least. But let's not just dwell on the financial side. Chrisean, on the other hand, has emerged as a key player in the narrative. She's been posting subtle hints, screenshots, and cryptic messages online that seem harmless at first glance but, when pieced together, paint a very different picture. People are calling her the whistleblower, the modern-day Cassandra warning us all about the storm that's brewing behind the scenes. And social media? Forget about it. Twitter is in flames. TikTok is chopping up clips like a chef with a vendetta, and Reddit threads are spiraling into multi-page investigations, conspiracy boards, and heated debates. Everyone has an opinion, but one thing is consistent. This story is exploding faster than any of Blueface's previous controversies combined. Now, here's where things get really messy. You might remember some of Blueface's past drama, co-parenting issues, viral livestream chaos, and a few, what was he thinking, moments that went national. Well, insiders claim that these past behaviors are actually part of a pattern that makes this murder-for-hire allegation feel, well, not entirely shocking. It's almost as if the foundation for the scandal was laid years ago, brick by brick, live stream by live stream, Instagram story by Instagram story. And that's exactly what the public is obsessed with, trying to connect the dots between the man who rapped about gang energy and the man allegedly trying to pay someone $500,000 to execute a hit. And speaking of dots, let's talk public reactions. As the news started trickling out, chaos erupted. Fans, haters, and neutral observers alike are throwing their opinions across the internet like confetti. Some are staunchly defending Blueface, saying, "There's no proof, chill out," while others are convinced this is the most obvious scandal in modern celebrity history. And then there's the faction that thrives on drama, compiling every viral clip, every shady comment, and every social media post into a theory so intricate it could rival a Netflix true crime series. The speculation alone is enough to keep anyone up at night, scrolling through forums, piecing together an intricate web of accusations, counterclaims, and alleged receipts. And you might ask, why now? Why is this scandal blowing up the second? Well, timing is everything, right? Blueface had recently made headlines for other, let's call them, creative business moves, and Chrisean's dropping of the alleged proof just added fuel to the fire. It's the perfect storm: celebrity drama, social media frenzy, and a dash of alleged criminal activity. You can practically hear the clickbait headlines writing themselves. And let's be honest, people love it. There's something inherently fascinating about watching someone go from viral entertainer to alleged mastermind of a high-stakes, jaw-dropping crime plot. Now, before we move on to the deeper layers of the saga, let's talk the audacity factor. $500,000 allegedly to hire someone for murder? That's not just money, it's a statement. It's a power flex, a warning, and a headline generator all rolled into one. And the way Chrisean has been strategically dropping hints? Genius. Or chaotic genius. Either way, it's working. The internet is buzzing, and now even casual observers are tuning in, watching the drama unfold like a reality TV show that none of us signed up for but can't stop watching. And just when you think it can't get any more outrageous, insiders hint at additional players, friends, associates, and maybe even faceless intermediaries, who could either corroborate or completely complicate the narrative. This is where the story gets tangled, because now it's not just about Blueface and Chrisean. Oh no, it's about a network, a web of connections, and alleged transactions that make the drama feel larger than life. It's practically a cinematic universe of scandal, except it's real, it's messy, and the internet is the director yelling "cut" from every corner. By now, you're probably thinking, how does one even process this much chaos? The answer is you don't. You scroll, you speculate, you share, and then you wait, because as wild as this first chapter is, insiders claim the story is only beginning. There are allegedly more documents, more screenshots, and more shocking revelations waiting to surface. And when they do, you better believe the streets and the algorithms will explode again. Alright folks, if you thought part 1 was wild, buckle up, because now we're diving headfirst into the chaotic heart of the scandal. This is where the alleged murder-for-hire plot, the $500,000 payment, and the digital receipts collide with social media, celebrity gossip, and a public that's losing its collective mind. And trust me, every twist in this saga feels like it was ripped straight out of a Hollywood thriller. But no, it's very real, or at least, very alleged. So, let's start with the breakdown. Blueface, the man with more tattoos than sense, allegedly decided that throwing stacks of cash at a hitman was the solution to, well, whatever problem he had. Who knows? Maybe it was revenge. Maybe it was business. Maybe it was just another headline-grabbing stunt. But insiders claim the money was real, documented, and strategically transferred in a way that only someone deeply involved in the streets and celebrity power moves could pull off. And Chrisean? She's gone full whistleblower mode, posting cryptic messages and screenshots that hint at transactions, conversations, and names of people involved, some of whom are supposedly heavy hitters in the underground scene. Now, here's where the gossip gets absolutely ridiculous. The faceless, unnamed sources allege that this payment wasn't just for a single transaction. Oh no. The rumor mill is swirling that Blueface allegedly funneled cash through multiple intermediaries, maybe even disguised it as business investments, music collaborations, or exclusive content deals. The audacity is insane. Can you imagine someone writing a check for $500,000 and calling it an investment opportunity while the world is watching? But that's exactly the kind of chaos that seems to follow Blueface everywhere he goes. And the public reaction? Oh, it's legendary. Twitter exploded with screenshots of alleged receipts, TikTok compilations dissecting every angle, and Instagram threads pointing out every suspicious glance, hand gesture, or overflexed cash stack from past clips. Reddit forums lit up with 10,000 comment threads, with users analyzing every move like forensic investigators. Some people are convinced that this is the ultimate proof of criminal genius or criminal recklessness, while others are saying, there's no way, this has to be fake. And the funniest part? Half the internet is arguing over what's actually fake, while the other half is just sitting back and enjoying the chaos unfold. And let's talk about lavish spending, because you can't have a Blueface scandal without it. According to sources who claim to have intimate knowledge of his lifestyle, Blueface doesn't just pay for high-end sneakers or flashy jewelry. No, we're talking luxury cars, private flights, designer everything, and apparently, alleged money transfers that make $500,000 look like pocket change. Fans have been combing through past Instagram posts, noting suspicious envelopes, mysterious stacks of cash, and cryptic messages that could hint at something much darker. And naturally, speculation runs wild. Was that a money handoff? Is that the $500,000? Did he really just post this to flex, or to cover his tracks? But here's where things get truly chaotic. There are multiple faceless insiders, all claiming slightly different versions of the story. One says Blueface allegedly discussed the job over private messages, another claims he showed up at certain locations with stacks of cash, and yet another whispers that there were intermediaries who might have actually received the funds and kept things hush-hush. And because there are so many moving parts, the internet is basically performing its own multi-level investigation, piecing together fragments from live streams, old tweets, deleted Instagram stories, and fan-captured clips. Of course, Chrisean isn't just sitting back. She's been strategic in her posts, revealing just enough to make people question the legitimacy of Blueface's actions, but vague enough that skeptics can't completely dismiss her. Some fans are calling her the ultimate tattletale, while others praise her for shedding light on an alleged criminal act. And naturally, every post, comment, and cryptic message sparks thousands of reactions, memes, and speculations. You can literally watch the internet explode minute by minute as the story unfolds in real time. Now, let's not forget the quotes from alleged insiders. One anonymous source reportedly said, "This isn't just about money. This is about sending a message." Blueface wanted to show he could control the narrative and the streets at the same time. Another claimed, "People don't realize how bold this is. $500,000 is serious business, especially when the stakes are life and death." And of course, the street commentary is just as wild. "Bro, I ain't never seen a celeb go this hard," one fan tweeted. Another added, "If this is real, Blueface just invented a new level of chaos." And here's where social media reactions get even juicier. TikTok users started creating mini documentaries, breaking down the timeline of alleged payments, comparing past lyrics, interviews, and flexes, and connecting the dots like it's an episode of CSI, Celebrity Edition. Redditors are theorizing about motivations, hidden alliances, and even potential accomplices, turning this into a multi-layered conspiracy that's impossible to ignore. Meanwhile, Instagram threads are filled with screenshots of alleged messages, financial transfers, and cryptic posts from both Blueface and Chrisean. The comments? Pure chaos. People are screaming, defending, doubting, speculating, and somehow still laughing at the absurdity of it all. And don't think this stops at fans. Media outlets are picking up the story, running headlines that drip with suspense and asking questions like, is Blueface the most dangerous rapper in the game right now? And could this scandal rewrite celebrity criminal history? Podcasts are debating every angle, YouTube channels are creating 10-minute breakdowns, and TikTok commentators are producing minute-by-minute updates that feel like breaking news. The story is literally everywhere, and no one can look away. Now, let's talk possible motivations, because every scandal needs a why, right? Insiders speculate this could be revenge for past betrayals, business disputes, or even personal vendettas. Some say Blueface wanted to flex dominance, showing everyone that he's untouchable and willing to go extreme. Others argue it could be an escalation from previous, lesser scandals. Remember the live stream meltdowns, co-parenting drama, and Instagram beefs? Allegedly, this is just the next level of chaos, a calculated move that blends celebrity ego, street influence, and financial power. And speaking of financial power, let's not ignore the alleged transactions themselves. Sources claim that the $500,000 payment wasn't a simple wire transfer. Oh no. It allegedly involved layered intermediaries, encrypted communications, and possibly even cash handoffs disguised as business deals. Fans and online sleuths have been analyzing every snippet, trying to figure out if the proof Chrisean dropped is legit, fake, or somewhere in between. And the discussions? Absolute chaos. "This is criminal genius," one fan typed. Or criminal stupidity, replied another. And so the speculation grows, making it almost impossible to separate fact from viral rumor. Of course, all of this leads to escalating public scrutiny. Every clip of Blueface in the last few years is being rewatched under a new lens. Every social media post, every lyric, every interaction is being dissected, time-stamped, and debated. And Chrisean? She's basically playing chess with the internet, dropping pieces strategically, letting speculation do the rest. Some fans are convinced she's revealing the truth. Others say she's controlling the narrative for clout. Either way, the drama is intoxicating and nobody can stop watching. And while the chaos rages online, there are whispers of potential fallout, legal threats, federal investigations, and public backlash that could ruin careers. While nothing is confirmed, the tension is palpable. The alleged murder-for-hire plot has become the center of every conversation, and people are already speculating on what the next moves might be, whether it's arrests, lawsuits, or even complete media blackouts. And as always, the internet is right there, screaming every reaction, theory, and wild speculation into the void. And here we are, folks, the point of no return. The scandal has exploded, the receipts have gone public, and now it's time to dissect the fallout and the chaos that's currently consuming social media, celebrity circles, and the faceless sources who claim to know what really went down. Yes, it's all leading to this moment. The potential consequences, the legal storm, and the public scrutiny that could make or break Blueface once and for all. Let's start with the legal implications, because if any of these allegations hold up, we're talking about serious consequences. Murder for hire? That's not just a bad headline situation. That's federal level, felony, lights flashing and sirens material. Law enforcement sources, allegedly, have begun circling, quietly investigating reports, tracing transactions, and examining Chrisean's proof. And the scary part? Every new screenshot, every message, every cryptic post online could potentially become evidence. The internet detectives might think they're just scrolling and commenting, but law enforcement is reportedly taking notes on the very same public chaos. And speaking of Chrisean, she's become the epicenter of public fascination. People online are debating her every move. Is she a whistleblower exposing a dangerous plot, or is this some strategic power play for clout? Every post is analyzed, every screenshot is scrutinized, and her subtle facial expressions in viral clips are practically being treated like crime scene evidence. Fans are dissecting what she wears, how she gestures, and how she captions posts, turning her into a living, breathing mystery for the internet to unravel. One comment from an online sleuth perfectly summarized the sentiment. She's either a genius or completely chaotic, and either way, we can't look away. Meanwhile, Blueface? He's the storm itself. The rapper, who was once celebrated for his viral energy, eccentric tattoos, and signature flexes, is now facing what could be the most devastating PR nightmare of his career. Social media is relentless. Memes, reaction videos, TikToks, and discussion threads dissecting every angle are multiplying faster than his Instagram followers ever did. Fans are split. Half are defending him, saying, "It's just rumors, calm down," while the other half are convinced this is the darkest chapter in celebrity scandal history. And somewhere in between, the rest of the internet is just watching, popcorn in hand, as this modern-day soap opera unfolds in real time. And the financial fallout could be equally explosive. Alleged $500,000 transfers, intermediaries, and faceless associates involved in the plot? That's money that could disappear into legal fees, lawsuits, and potential fines if authorities confirm anything. And let's not forget the sponsors, brands, and business partners who might start thinking twice about associating with a headline-grabbing scandal of this magnitude. Allegedly, multiple endorsements are under review, and insiders claim some could be pulled entirely. Just imagine. One day you're posting brand collabs, the next you're defending yourself against allegations that could get you locked up. That's the kind of chaos that keeps tabloids and gossip YouTubers busy for months. Of course, public backlash is just as intense. Every viral clip from the past, flexing cash, controversial lyrics, or chaotic livestream moments, is now being recontextualized as potential evidence or warning signs. Fans are digging deep, combing through archives, comparing past statements with current allegations, and theorizing how this pattern of behavior may have led to the current explosive situation. And naturally, memes have gone nuclear. Twitter threads are practically turning into investigative dossiers, Reddit users are piecing together timelines, and TikTok compilations are framing Blueface like a character from a crime docuseries. And let's not forget the celebrity commentary, because in scandals like this, everyone has an opinion. Some stars are staying quiet, others are subtly dropping cryptic posts, and a few are openly speculating in interviews. One anonymous celebrity source allegedly said, "If this is true, it's insane." But with Blueface, you never know if he's serious or just doing PR stunts. And the drama doesn't stop there. Every new statement is dissected, reposted, and commented on thousands of times. It's like a perfect storm. Insider claims, viral posts, and the faceless army of internet sleuths all colliding in a digital hurricane. But let's break down the possible consequences more specifically. If authorities decide to move forward, Blueface could face federal charges, potential incarceration, and a permanent stain on his career. The alleged payment structure, $500,000 through intermediaries, is also under intense scrutiny. Could those involved in handling the cash face legal consequences themselves? Absolutely. And the alleged faceless associates might be looking at subpoenas, interrogations, and even jail time. If the allegations are proven, this could become one of the most talked about celebrity criminal cases in recent memory. Meanwhile, Chrisean's role remains central. She has positioned herself as both a whistleblower and a controversial figure. Online reactions vary wildly. Some are praising her bravery, while others accuse her of manipulation or exaggeration. And the beauty or chaos of social media is that there's no middle ground. Every tweet, Instagram story, or TikTok clip is scrutinized as if she's a live detective, revealing clues to the public in real time. Fans are creating timelines, connecting posts, and theorizing motives, making her one of the most analyzed celebrities in recent history. And yes, the internet can't stop speculating about the potential outcomes. Will Blueface go to jail? Will Chrisean face backlash? Are the alleged intermediaries actually going to face consequences? Fans are already debating alternative endings, from dramatic trials, celebrity court drama, and viral courtroom live streams, to secret settlements behind closed doors. The speculation is relentless, and the anticipation is practically palpable. It's the kind of story that keeps the digital world buzzing, even if no official statements are made. And of course, the media frenzy is already in full swing. Entertainment outlets are running headlines dripping with suspense. Blueface's darkest allegation yet. Is Chrisean the ultimate whistleblower? Podcasts are dissecting every angle, YouTube channels are producing mini docuseries, and TikTok creators are turning every leaked screenshot into a 60-second thriller. And let's be honest, all of this feeds the public appetite for drama. It's chaotic, addictive, and impossible to ignore. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. The rumors and conspiracy theories. Fans are speculating about hidden motives, secret alliances, and whether this whole scandal is actually part of a larger, more elaborate plan. Some say it's about power. Some say it's about revenge. And others think it's just a modern celebrity stunt designed to go viral. Whatever the truth, the speculation alone is enough to keep this story trending for weeks, maybe months. And amidst all this, one thing is certain. Blueface's public image is in freefall. Once seen as a viral rap sensation, eccentric entertainer, and chaotic live stream legend, he is now allegedly tied to a scandal that could define his entire career. Fans are split between disbelief, outrage, and fascination. Some defend him, some condemn him, and some are just here for the chaos. Meanwhile, Chrisean has solidified her place as a central figure in this unfolding narrative, whether as whistleblower, strategist, or master manipulator. It's impossible to tell. And as this saga continues, we have to ask the hard-hitting questions. Will justice actually be served? Will Blueface survive the public scrutiny, the legal scrutiny, and the social media storm? Will Chrisean face consequences for allegedly revealing the proof, or will she become an unlikely hero in this chaotic digital saga? And most importantly, how deep does this rabbit hole actually go? Because if the past is any indicator, there's always another shocking twist waiting just around the corner. Folks, as we wrap up this jaw-dropping story, it's clear that this scandal isn't just another celebrity rumor. It's a full-blown, multi-layered drama that combines allegations of extreme criminal activity, viral receipts, public hysteria, and a social media frenzy that shows no signs of slowing down. And while we may never know the full truth until investigations are complete, the chaos is here, the speculation is rampant, and the internet is eating it all up. So, here's where you come in. What do you think about this scandal? Is Blueface actually involved in a murder-for-hire plot? Or is this all an elaborate social media storm amplified by viral receipts and Chrisean's strategic postings? Could this be the biggest celebrity criminal case in years? Or just another example of internet hysteria spiraling out of control? And what about Chrisean? Hero, villain, or somewhere in between? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because we want to hear every wild theory, every hot take, and every shocking idea. Hit that like button if this story blew your mind, and don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, because you know we're going to follow this scandal to every crazy, jaw-dropping twist, leak, and viral clip. Remember, in a world where celebrity scandals move faster than your Wi-Fi, it's up to us to dissect, debate, and deliver the drama straight to your screen. And trust me, this one is far from over. The receipts are out, the social media storm is raging, and the story is still evolving. So buckle up, stay tuned, and make sure you're ready for every shocking twist that's coming next. Because one thing's for sure, the Blueface Chrisean saga isn't just gossip, it's history in the making, and the internet is watching, dissecting, and judging every single move. And here's the kicker. Fam, this isn't just some random gossip to scroll past. We're talking explosive allegations, $500,000 transfers, and a celebrity scandal that could literally rewrite the rules of social media chaos. So now it's time for you to weigh in. What do you think really went down? Was Blueface actually behind a murder-for-hire plot, or is this all a viral storm amplified by screenshots, rumors, and Chrisean's strategic posts? Do you believe the receipts are legit, or is the internet overreacting, spinning a story out of thin air? And what about Chrisean? Hero exposing the truth, or master manipulator playing the ultimate clout game? These are questions that don't have easy answers, and the internet is split like never before. And that's where you come in. Drop your thoughts, theories, and reactions in the comments below. We want every wild theory, hot take, and shocking opinion. Don't hold back. This is your stage to weigh in on what might be one of the craziest celebrity sagas in recent history. And while you're at it, smash that like button if this story left your jaw on the floor, because we're here breaking down the biggest celebrity scandals, receipts, and chaos like no one else. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next explosive update. Trust me, there's more coming, and things are only going to get crazier. Remember, fam, this isn't just news. This is a front row seat to the drama, the receipts, and the controversy as it unfolds in real time. So join the conversation, stay loud, stay curious, and let's watch this saga unfold together.